D&D has a binary problem. Your character wants to do something, so you roll a die. Either you roll high and you succeed, or you roll low and you fail. If you succeed, congratulations, the adventure can continue. If you fail, condolences, because the adventure has stopped. A failure often means the story cannot proceed, and thus the game cannot continue. If you need the characters to succeed on a check to advance, and they don't, what happens next? Do you let them try again? And again? And again? As many times as they need to succeed? The common answer is that in a case where a success is necessary, you just don't call for a roll. That's a perfectly valid answer, but, and this is probably the subject for another video, sometimes that ruins the pace. Sometimes, to keep the back and forth going, you need to call for a roll. Or, more likely, you've already called for a roll without realizing that failure is a brick wall, and now they've failed and it's too late to go back. What now? Other systems deal with this different ways. I am particularly fond of the Genesis system solved for this problem, but we're not talking about Genesis because chances are good that if you're watching this, you're not playing Genesis either. You're playing D&D. So here's my fix for failure in D&D. Let's redefine it. Failure can mean that you succeed, but it takes too long. Failure can mean that you succeed, but it tires you out. Failure can mean you succeed, but your tool breaks. Failure can mean that you succeed, but it attracts unwanted attention. Failure can mean that you succeed, only to realize this is but one hurdle of many. Yes, you might have achieved your objective when you were supposed to fail, but the unforeseen circumstance that success brings is much more likely to advance the adventure. If I climbed a mountain, but I broke my leg on the way up, and now I can't climb back down, I wouldn't really call that a success. What's most important is that failure does not stop the adventure's momentum. If anything, a good failure should increase the adventure's momentum. What have I learned? Don't let failure back you into a corner. There are still plenty of ways for the adventure to advance, even if the characters don't.